All right, we're gonna get to some unboxing today. Three packages, I think four books, all in the Akashic Books Noir line, specific cities or states. Um, my goal is to collect all of them. So I don't collect things anymore. But the last 2, 3 years, I've stopped collecting um, Funko Pops, baseball cards, anything. I've stopped. I'm like, you know um, what am I going to do with all this stuff? My office, as you can see, this is just a small portion of it, is completely packed with stuff. Too much stuff. I'm like, you know what? I need to sell some. I need to sell all of this stuff, and use the money now instead of one day I won't be here and my kids will have no idea what any of this crap is worth, and it might not even be worth anything. So, like, you know what? I'm not collecting. No more collecting at all, except for these books. There's 100 and something of them, and I probably maybe there's like, say there's 125. I have about 100 of them now, and I haven't read most of them. But that crazy goal would be I'm going to read every single one of these, um, anthologies from specific places, and that's going to be my thing. I'm also going to throw it out there. A couple things I'm going to throw out there. Number one, if anybody from Akashic is listening to this, Jacksonville Noir. I will handle the whole thing. I'll do the whole thing. I'll do anything you need me to do. We need a Jacksonville Noir. That's ridiculous. You have 120 something of these, and you don't have a Jacksonville one. There's a lot of Jacksonville authors who write thrillers, crime thrillers, and stuff. So, also want to thank everybody for watching these videos, for subscribing. I also want to thank everybody for watching ads, 30 seconds or more of the ads. That's how we get paid. And I also want to thank you for letting me know what other books. If you've read any of these books, let me know. If you can think of other books, I am a huge crime thriller reader. I'm a crime thriller author. I'm a crime thriller fan. And also noir, anything noir. Noir thrillers, I'm a big, big fan. So let me know what you've read recently that you think I would like. I would appreciate it. But let's get to some unboxing, shall we? Plus, I have leftover pizza in the oven right now, so we can't do this. We can't just do this all day. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. All right. Package one. They come from obviously several different places. This is nice because this was out there and it was raining when it arrived. This is the English language edition, luckily, because I speak and sometimes read English. San Juan Noir, added to the collection. This has, I'm going to be honest with you, this has a lot of authors that I don't recognize the names, which I love, because I love going through and finding authors that I'm like, you know what, I don't know who that is, and maybe I'll find a new author. Anytime I read any of these books, I always find at least one. I'm like, you know what, I need to find out more from this person. What else has this person put out? So that's a good opening. San Juan Noir. That's a good start to this. Okay, let's go to this package here. This is those pull to open that actually open. And the next book in the collection, West Jerusalem Noir, right? West Jerusalem Noir. Again, I'm gonna guess there's a lot of authors in here that I don't rightly know, or wrongly know, as the case may dictate. Let's see. I don't recognize any of these names, which I love. I love the fact that I don't recognize any of the names in this, and hopefully I will find another author or two that writes crime thrillers, writes noir, that I can check out. So West Jerusalem Noir. I think I have a Jerusalem Noir. Let me look and see if I can see it from here. No, I have an Istanbul and Helsinki. But I don't have. There might not even be a Jerusalem. Might only be a West Jerusalem or an East Jerusalem. Who knows? I don't know. Another one added to the collection. Nice. So that one I'm looking forward to reading. I'm also looking forward to another sip of my coffee. I'm a huge fan of anthologies. I think I did a video of it. You should go watch it after you watch this unboxing video. I'm a fan of finding new authors to read. It's always exciting. If I read something, I'm like, wow, that was great. I'll go back to the beginning of that story and I'll remember the name. Usually I don't remember it. I'll write it down. I'll write down the name. How's that? All right. This is I believe feels like a couple of books. I go through my list. I have a list of all the ones that I'm still missing, and then I find them on. I found all these on thrift books. I go thrift books a lot, and I just do Amazon. And yep, two more. So Zagreb Noir, Zagreb. Zagreb. Okay, I don't even know where the Zagreb is. Zagreb is somewhere in the world. I don't know where it is. Let me look at these names. Awesome. Not one of these writers. Again, 3 books in a row. Do I know? I don't know any of these authors, which is awesome because now I have 3 more books to read. Although, if I'm reading these in alphabetical order, this might even be the last book to read. But I'm going to get to these. I'm going to do all of them. I'm going to do a book review for every single one of these. Even the ones I've read before, I'm going to go back and reread those. That's the goal. Okay, so this was a 2-book package. Okay. Again, I want to thank everybody for hitting the subscribe, for watching at least 30 seconds of each ad before you hit the skip button. That's how we get paid here on YouTube, and this is how I make billions and billions of dollars. I need to buy a 4th yacht. So right now you're holding me back if you're not watching the ads. I don't really appreciate this. I'm doing this for you, and also to make money. Let's keep my wife off my back getting a real job. San Diego Noir. I have to know an author in this one, right? I know where San Diego is. I've been there. Oh yeah. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, this is like a new book. I mean, like this thing, it hasn't ever been cracked at all. Like this is nice and stiff. Don't ever bend your covers and everything all the way back. Don't ruin the spine of your book. That's just a bad thing to do. Don Winslow. There's a Don Winslow story in here. I love Don Winslow, one of my favorite authors right now. And I've heard a few more of these names. So this is going to be a good one when I get to the S section. Because this is pretty good. Well, this book is like stiff. I like that. San Diego Noir. The fourth book I've gotten in today. So I'm going to tell you how many I'm missing. Let me do we're going to do this live. We're going to do this right here live. We're going to check things off. So San Diego, done. Zagreb, which is, yes, the last one on the list. West Jerusalem and San Juan. So those 4, this is my master list of what's left. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I need 17 more in this collection. There's 130, there's a lot of books in this series. And it's literally, right now, it's the only thing I'm collecting. It's like the only thing. Like we're getting rid of stuff. Like I'm going through and I'm like, I'm selling all my stuff. I'm selling all my Red Sox baseball cards. What do I need them for? My kids ain't gonna want this stuff. I can't even display them. We have too much stuff in this house. But I do have a shelf dedicated to these books. And they're all on display in my office. And again, I'm gonna just be going through those. Accra, I believe, is the first one that I will be starting. Probably not this year. I'm going to be honest with you. Probably not this year. And probably not all in order. I'm probably not going to read. Like if I could knock off, say, like 2 a week, this is going to take me like over a year and not read anything else. I don't think so. So anyway, if you've read any of these noir books, if you're like, hey, I live in Seattle, do they have a Seattle noir? They do. They do. And you might know some of the authors from it. You might know some of the authors that are from that specific city, which I think is pretty neat. And I've read some. I mean, I've read probably about 5 of them. I've read Atlanta. I've read the New Jersey. I read Mississippi. I don't know why my just squeak like that. So I know a bunch of these. Okay, I know a bunch of these that I've read already, and I love them. So I'm going to be reading the rest of them. So you should check them out too, and also keep watching all of my other videos. I would really appreciate that. Thank you.